Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I hope this lighting is a little bit better than last time. I don't love filming in this room just because it's like skylights, etc. Speaking of skylights, sorry if you can hear rain. Hopefully it's like a little bit of ambience, ASMR type of thing, but it's raining right now and obviously it's falling on the skylight, which is making a noise, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, so sorry if you can. And also sorry for the wet hair. Obviously I had a shower this morning, and yeah, I just want to film these videos and share with you guys my progress in my project. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So I'm super excited to be updating my Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan today. We have 2 rollouts, which is going to be super fun. So I'll be rolling in 2 new shades, and overall we have pretty good progress on most of these products. So I think I'm going to start off with least to most progress, I guess. So firstly we have my shade Jode from my Carly Bybel palette. I believe I rolled this in 2 months ago. I'll put on the screen the progress pictures so you guys can see, but here is the shade Jode today. We don't have tons and tons of progress. I've used it twice this month for 3 uses total, which is obviously more than last month. I just used it the one time. It's a very pretty shade. It's like a kind of like grayish blue. I find it really nice kind of with a more slightly casual blue look to wear it. It's very pretty, very reflective, but I just don't wear super bright shades all that often, and I'm not doing super colourful looks at uni. Most of the time I'm not even wearing a shimmer on the lid, just because I prefer a slightly more natural look when I'm going into uni, etc, etc. But yeah, I have obviously a lot more uses to go on this product. I probably will revamp the project after Christmas, maybe like for the new year, so I probably will just be working on this one until the end of the project, but I'm still happy to have it in here, and it's encouraging me to do more blue looks, which I do enjoy. I think it does suit my like colouring and stuff. And then next up we have my newest shade, which I rolled in last month, and that is the shade OG from my ABH and Reezy palette. I'll put in what it looked like last month. So I've actually used this quite a lot. I've used this one 14 times this month. You can't really tell because I do think it's quite a pigmented shade. I don't have to get too much on the brush. I normally actually have to tap it off. I've kind of been working this into my everyday eyeshadow look, so I've been enjoying using it. These 2 shades are so similar though. I don't know why they're both in the palette, but like I was saying, I have used this one 14 times this month for 14 uses total. Yeah, that's pretty good for me in a month. I'm pretty happy with that progress. And you can see that is the shade swatched there. Obviously they don't work together, but still a pretty shade nonetheless. And next we're going to be moving on to the shades rolling out. I forgot to mention, I should have said this at the start, my Pan Those Eyeshadows is a project pan where I'm trying to hit pan or 20 uses on 4 different eyeshadows in my collection at a time. If I hit that, I will then roll them out and roll something else in. I need to start explaining the projects at the start, but yeah, this one's only got 6 uses left before I can roll it out. I definitely don't think I'm anywhere near pan, so I will be doing that, but yeah, that's exciting as well. Now talking about the shades that are rolling out, firstly we have Blessed from my Beauty Bay New Mood palette. I will put the progress pictures in now. I used this one 3 times this month to hit 20 uses, and as you can see we're not very near pan. There is a bit of a dip in here. You can see some usage in there. It's a really gorgeous shade and a really pretty palette, and I enjoyed using it. But yeah, 3 uses this month and then we hit our 20 uses. This one is pretty similar to the OG shade, but because I only had 3 uses left, I didn't really mind because I knew I'd be rolling it out. So that's them next to each other. You can tell they're slightly different tones, but overall very similar anyway. So yeah, that one will be rolling out. And finally we have the shade Bolly from my Carly Bybel palette again. I was so convinced I was going to hit pan on it this month. I said last month I thought I was really close. It took 1 use. I used this one more time this month for 29 uses in the project total. I kept it in because I was really sure that I was going to hit pan, and I was correct because we do have a pan in there now. I really hope you can see. Literally we were 1 use off last month, which is so annoying, but now we will be rolling it out. And this was a really pretty shade. I kind of used it mainly as an inner corner shimmer, and I did enjoy it. You can see it swatched out there. Sorry, I really can't sort the lighting in here, but yeah, you can see it's just a very nice shimmer. So we are going to be rolling out not quite this palette, but 2 of these shades because we've still got Jode in here, and we're going to be generating 2 new shades. So what I do, because I don't have my full makeup collection here at uni with me, I basically randomly generate a number which is like correlated to the amount of palettes that I have, and then I will randomly generate a shade in that palette, if that makes sense. So let me just quickly count up my palettes. So I believe I have 20 palettes here that aren't in projects, if I've counted correctly. So I'm going to generate between 1 and 20 for our first shade, and it's going to be Number 4, okay, so that will be one I'm already planning. Exciting, but maybe a little bit difficult. So this is my Oden's Eye Alva 2 palette. This is what it looks like here. I'm working on the shade Green Elves in my This Is Fantasy project pan. The shade here, I haven't used it yet. So I will not be including that one in this light generation, and I also won't be including the shade Pop Rocks or Pink Star because they are both pressed glitter, so it'll be a bit difficult for me to use. So ideally I'd probably hope for something on this road just because that's quite easy, or maybe something in the blues because then that would work with my other shade. So that means we have 13 shades possibly to generate for. So I'll do 1 to 13, please something good. 3, okay, oh okay, fine. That is this very bright blue, so 1, 2, 3. This very light, it's kind of a greeny blue, I guess. It's kind of a teal, maybe. I will swatch this. Where will I swatch this? Because I've just swatched this on this hand. I will have to swap hands. So this is the shade Aquamarine, which is a very pretty kind of like tealy blue shade. Very nice. I think it will be a very nice starter shade for any blue looks, and I maybe can work it in with the green as well. So although it's not a very easy shade for me, I still will have a fun time with it, I'm sure, and it will encourage me to do a little bit more outside the box looks, I guess. And that will probably be 20 uses. I don't see myself hitting pan on that. And then back to the 1 to 20, I'm going to randomize the second palette. Oh, can we see? 2, okay, also in my panning collection already. This is actually, okay, I probably won't include this because this is in my No Pan Left Behind series. I should have excluded this one and I forgot to, so I won't include this one because I'm using every shade in here anyway, so I feel like that would be kind of cheating for that project. So I excluded both my Pan Left palettes, but I probably should have excluded these as well. So I'm going to do 1 to 18 and not include those actually. Sorry for my little mistake, but we have 1 to 18 here now. Why can I not hit it? There we go. 12, okay, so 10, 11, 12. Ooh, this is also exciting and a little bit intimidating. This is my Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette. Remember when I said I wanted neutrals? Yeah, so I mean, this could go either way. I think Hoax Transmission, Encrypted, Algorithm, and maybe even Dark Matter would potentially be easy, but some of these could be very difficult. This palette has got 20 shades. I do think I'm going to be excluding Atmosphere because it's already got a pan, and just Virtual up here because this is a shimmery black and I would not ever use that because I normally use blacks in my waterline and I don't want to put like little glitters in my waterline. I feel like that won't be good for my eye, so I'm not going to use that one. I hope you guys don't think that's cheating, but this is a 20 pan palette, so I'm going to do 1 to 18 because obviously we are excluding 2 shades, and I will randomize now. Oh god, I can't even hit the thing. We have shade number 1. Okay, what is that? Okay, that is so easy. Okay, we've got the shade Hoax here, which is just basically a brown, to be honest. This one may clash with a couple of the other browns I'm panning, maybe in my Pan That palette, to be honest, but overall I think I am just gonna still include it. It's like a darker slash mid-toned brown, and yeah, okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. I might be able to even hit pan on it because it's a Beauty Bay shade. I'm now just going to swatch it alongside the other shades in this project. Definitely doesn't clash with OG. I think they're very different shades, and yeah, this is our color story. It's looking a little bit grungy, but then there's also like that pop of very light blue. I think this will definitely be very interesting to work on. Let me talk about predictions for next month maybe quickly. This is just like the comparison of the color stories, I guess. Predictions for next month, I think OG I will have definitely hit the usage goal for. Jode, I think maybe a couple of uses, not too many. This one I think maybe we can hit maybe about 10 and get halfway there, and again a couple uses again on Aquamarine. I don't see myself hitting pan on that one, but I do think I'll have a good time using it. So yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this update and are enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying it as well, and I think now that I've brought it down to 4 eyeshadows, it's making it a lot easier for myself. So yeah, overall I'm super excited to get to working on my new shades and then hopefully hit my goals on my other shades. So yeah, just to recap, we have in Jode from the Carly Bybel palette, Hoax from the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette, Aquamarine from the Oden's Eye Alva 2 palette, this one up here, and then finally OG from the ABH Amrezy palette, which is this one here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn the bell to join a little club, and make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as they both linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!